fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make.
Literally one shot these guys. Literally one shot acolyte. Now we're gonna go. Now we're gonna do a little crowd control. Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Fitness Games here. Welcome back to another WARFRAME video. So today we're getting a little wow, baby, a little wow. So we're sitting here on the wild side here with the very good one of my favorite variants to play Voruna. Instead of just raw attack power, we're going status effects. Yes, Voruna is a status effect. God, do you hear me? God. If you guys like that, if you guys just hit that like and subscribe for the boy, as it's about to get good. Cue the intro. Alright guys, let's get into Voruna's abilities, baby. First, their passive is Voruna never fights alone in mission. Hold abilities to call upon each foe's unique passive power. She has 4 innate passes, which is amazing. But the one is, there's one where she's completely immune to side effects. That means knockdown, all that good stuff. You can still be knocked over, or you can be ragdolled by the acolyte, but you usually kill him very quickly before that even happens. But okay, first we have Shrouded Diner. Tell Shrouded Voruna with invisibility and accelerate her speed. Invisibility end when Voruna attacks for a short time. After invisibility ends, melee attacks have increased critical damage, status chance, crit chance, and inflict bleed. Melee kill an enemy during this attack to extend the melee buff once per cast. Yes, and so as you guys see, it's only 2 times multiplier, but you guys are gonna see we don't need it too much, like at all. But we have 2.2 crit multiplier, we have a status chance, and 100% crit chance, which is very good. I can't wait to see what other augments she gets, if they give her one. Probably not, she's super strong. Next we have Fangs of Rakash, which is our status effect ability. The Rakash Fangs tears into enemies. 5 random status effects are applied at 10 stacks each on each enemy. On targets that spread the status effect to other nearby enemies, which is very good. We have about a 19-meter spread radius, which is very far. It's about 20 meters. So it can definitely clear a hallway very well, or narrow corridors. But it is not a map nuker, at least not yet. Yes. Next we have Lycan's Hunt. To sustain pack enemies killed by melee attacks, drop health orbs, and enemies killed by headshots, drop energy orbs. Increase the duration of Lycan's Hunt by killing enemies affected by 5 or more status effects. Now this is very good. Now, Lycan's Hunt by killing. Okay. Okay, this is how you extend it. Increase the duration of Lycan's Hunt by killing enemies affected by 5 or more status effects. Now with our Fangs of Rakash, we're spreading 5 random status effects. So we proc this extends this. This can go up to about 1 minute, which will last forever. Will continue refreshing over and over again. So it's like she's literally unstoppable with the right modding. Alright, and next we're running Wrathful Advance. I love Wrathful Advance. Now we only have about 109% melee crit chance multiplier, but that is huge. You guys already know about Rifle Advance. I was using it on Measure. I'm just really enjoying this making one-shot builds, guys. This is just an amazing ability if you guys like melee. And with the melee arcanes, you can make some insane builds. One-shot Eidolon? I don't know. baby. Before we get into weapons, guys, let's go ahead and show you the synergies between our handy dandy Archon shards with the abilities. Now we have a top force creates our melee crit damage. We have ability strength Crimson Shard and ability strength Crimson Shard. Just to get our strength up quite just a little bit more, and we have a little bit of melee crit damage because we are melee. Oh yeah, baby. Next we have the Emerald Archon Shard. Gain plus 10 ability damage on enemies affected by corrosive status. Now, why do I have this on there? She has like a small chance to inflict corrosive. No, it's about a 50% chance because there's about 10 status effects in the game. So, with your mixed status effects and your one spread across the board, you have about a 50% chance to proc corrosive and also radiation, which is the same as this. Now, when these two are on there at one time, that is big damage. That is 20% damage from your abilities. Now, as you guys know from her Rakash, from the Fangs of Rakash, you're putting 10 stacks of that. 10 stacks, which is about 10. That's an additional 20% damage from those two status effects, which can infinitely scale, or not infinitely, it scales with your melee combo multiplier, if I'm not mistaken. Now you're gonna ask me why does it do that? Well, oh shoot, hold on guys. So first things first, we're running steel charge for those good old melee damage, and also that additional modding space. Next we have cunning, drift, adaptation, stretch for range, 42 mark for more strength, prime vigor for just some survivability, equilibrium, prime flow, auger reach, and overextended. If you guys are wondering, well, why don't you have your you don't need it. But as you guys see, I'm sitting at a nice good old 250 range with a 110. How am I 110 with the overextended? Well, thanks to those two Archon shards for ability strength, we get right there on the threshold. This brings us right back up. Trinity Fortitude. We have auger reach, stretch, prime flow, prime vigor, equilibrium, just for the nice range and energy use. Next we have Arcane Reaper on melee kill, health regens, and armor. And Arcane Blessing on health pickup. We increase our max health up to 50 times. So 4 times 50 is 200, so it's about 200 health, which is very good. Very good, baby. Alright, now running Exultra, don't really need Exultra because we're pretty much, but we do have this for crowd control just in case. But we also have primary dexterity, just increase that melee damage, baby. Yes, your primary is not important, you can run whatever, but that's what we're running. Ready to reload. It's very good mod, very good mod, just for the innate radiation. Now I'm gonna go to our primer, Epitaph. Epitaph is our primer. We hit every enemy in the area with it. There's a barrel diffusion, pistol pestilence, lethal torrent. Epitaph sets it so it's damage, multi-shot. There's affirmation for a large blast radius, so we can hit more enemies. Then we have auger pact, accelerated isotope for radiation and fire rate, and frostbite. So as you guys can see, we are proccing radiation and viral. Now you can switch frostbite as well to, what is it, convulsion. We can't switch frostbite to convulsion, but we don't really need to because we're priming for blast damage, radiation, and viral, along with cold. Now cold damage is innate on Epitaph. It doesn't show here, but you do hit them with cold. You do hit them with cold, which is crazy, along with impact damage. And now our quick shot rate attack does corrosive. Yes, so that area shot, we hit them with corrosive, viral, and radiation all at one time. We hit very hard. It's very good. Yeah, so we're proccing them for all three of those. That's how we get our corrosive and radiation ability damage. And now, here's for that bread and butter of the damage thanks to our primer. Now, you guys have already seen Cascadian Power. On status effect, we get 250 plus damage matching that status type. Now we are destroying enemies. We have a freaking 750 damage boost. 750, y'all. 750. You know how crazy that is? Insane. 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 Along with cold, and if we proc cold with our Fangs of Prakash, that's an additional 10 stacks to that cold damage. So we are hitting very hard. Now, let's get into the bread and butter. The sweet, may the iron run into twin Kokura. I was told that this was a once very sought after weapon, very used weapon. Now, nobody uses it anymore. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, use it. Pick it up and use it. Now, look, my mods, they're not maxed out, but I do so much status effect damage. Persian sacrificial pressure, sacrificial steel, blood rush, twin conqueror. Now this is a god roll, but you can run it riverless. It doesn't matter. You don't need this, but I just have this just to have it. And I rolled it 11 times, and this is a literal god roll, guys. A literal god roll. Next I have the focus run done. I have weeping wounds, fire with the sword. As you see, it's not maxed out. Don't need it. Don't need to be maxed out. We hit super hard. And vicious frost. Now, our big damage comes from this mod right here. Is Dreamer's Wraith. Enables Seneca opportunity by 50% and heavy attack critical damage by 32%. So altogether, we're getting 69% giggity. Oh, God, I'm going to say that. We get 69% damage bonus from critical damage thanks to Dreamer's Wraith. It makes that melee exposure. Now, on ability cast, you gain 20% gross damage to melee strikes. Now, Fangs of Prakash does not count as melee, but we kill them with our melee, which scales our status effect damage with the combo multiplier. Like, do you know, like, it's literally up to 12 damage scaling. Now, if I want to get it higher, I can definitely go to, like, there's one that increases the, where is it? It's like, hold on. I gotta find it so I can see. There's one that increases your melee combo counter, like, intermittently. Like, increases the focus special condition. I guess not. There's something that increases our combo count. Ah, here it is. Guardian Derision. Combo count chance while blocking, so it increases. Oh God. And I think that's like 20. So like each time you hit or parry, it goes up. Like you can infinitely scale with this one right here, which would be insane. But I don't have the time nor the brain to do that right now. Let's go ahead and get into our focus tree running Zenrook. Now, I definitely recommend Vazarin for more grouping if you want to do that. It's very good. Or if you just want more crit, you can go Madurai. Whichever you want, but I'm just choosing Zenrook just because of energy. Now, as you guys see, we are not running Doriga. I'm going to tell you why. We don't have any armor shield. We don't need it. We still we one-shot the Acolyte. But I just love having him here because he deals tons of damage. Is my Kavat. Now as you see, this is like no damage at all. I'm doing like no damage. Now we're like all our damage is coming from status effects. So he is spreading our status effect with contagious bond. So 50% of that. So even though we're hitting like mediocre, we're like our status effects are still spreading, and that counts as a kill start him. So that will also proc our duplex. Well, we proc our duplex bond. This will proc our duplex bond when they get kills. Now, what is it? Now the clones, they also spread status effects. And we're in the fetch. We have mischief, so he goes invisible. So instead of 3 clones, we have 4. that draws fire and becomes invisible. Our Shemitah is alive very often. Now I do need to form him just so I can go ahead and throw him Prime Pack later, just because I just want to be more like survive a lot more. Let's make sure he's good. Now as you see, health is really low. That's fine, but he doesn't die. I know, but Overguard, literally, he stays alive all the time. We have, because we're constantly meleeing, enemies can't really get close. We literally destroy them. Now Hunt's recovered. We also get healed while doing this. I can switch this out for enhanced vitality. Don't really need it, so we can go ahead and do that. That's because you guys could say, why does he have any help? I know he doesn't have help. He's a slippery little snake. Okay, I'll stop. And take assault. This also keeps our combat from dying, and it comes ignore lethal damage enemy for 4 seconds, which is huge in marker. And so it marks a 3 meter zone every 6 seconds that inflicts 50 damage to enemies. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh shit, I almost forgot. And deconstruct, so whenever each enemy drops health orbs, and we're constantly alive. So yes. And that is our build, boys. So very new. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. Let's go ahead. We're literally one shot these guys. Literally one shot acolyte. Now we're gonna do a little crowd control. I'll take that back, but literally nothing to us. It's a lot. Literally a demon. Literally a single demon, guys. Like, Voruna is just so good. Hey, look, they're just. Let's actually. I want to come back to this room. Like it's just something coming. Yeah, we actually might be able to get back up. They just keep dying like this. But yeah, guys, man. Like this. Really how you bought one shark. So we're gonna stick around, just kill some more stuff. Long things keep coming like this, it's no problem. And that's just like regular, just damage. Like literally nothing stands a chance against like Voruna guys. Like this shit is crazy. Absolute demon. Oh, so down from the status effects and it's spreading. It's spreading. Like I have to kill that guy. Fuck that is. This and stuff. Or my this and stuff. And like I said, like she'll never die. figured that. Like, just obliteration. And it'll continue to spread when the enemies kill each other. Because when enemies hit each other, they spread radiation. Like, which is insane, bro. Let's get this combo counter up. Going for a one shot. Almost. Very close though. If I got my combo counter just a little bit more. Like look, the status effects they're just spreading. Like the higher the combo counter, the more damage your status effects. And this is like huge, guys. Huge.
I feel like Bruno, but call me Uno, cause I got one of them with me. And I'm a beast, pity, this shit gon' bang, shitty, gotta put on for my city, bitch I keep everything I think I had enough, all this money got me acting up. Niggas be mad as fuck, cause they know I gotta bag it up.